By the late 2030s, the world had changed. Health was no longer just a casual goal, it was a mission. People didn't talk about getting healthier anymore. They talked about maximizing lifespan, optimizing cellular resilience, and living to 120 with style. Everywhere you looked, the future of nutrition was taking shape. Imagine a world where every meal is a strategic investment in your future self, where food isn't just fuel, but a precise tool for engineering a longer, more vibrant life. This wasn't science fiction. This was the new reality. This was the longevity era. At the very heart of this longevity movement stood the revolutionary world of cell-based foods. Picture this. Instead of vast farmlands and resource-intensive livestock farming, we had pristine, controlled environments. In TC Labs, scientists were growing perfectly structured cuts of meat, starting from just a tiny cluster of cells. These weren't meat alternatives. This was real meat, but better. It was rich in protein, completely free of contaminants, and could be engineered for individual nutritional needs. The running joke was that you could walk into a restaurant and order a steak medium rare and cholesterol-free, but the impact was incredibly serious. This technology meant cleaner production, a more stable food supply, and diets that could be customized down to the last molecule to support long-term vitality. It was a complete paradigm shift, moving us from mass production to precision nutrition. Then came the revolution in alternative fats and oils, completely transforming our kitchens and our health. Scientists had learned to build fats and oils molecule by molecule, perfectly mimicking the rich flavor and cooking behavior of traditional fats, like butter and vegetable oil. But these new ingredients were designed with a purpose. They actively supported heart health, helped reduce chronic inflammation, and made home cooking fundamentally lighter and cleaner. The heavy, greasy smell that once filled kitchens was replaced by clean, sizzling aromas that promised better biomarkers. And, as many cardiologists would say, a much calmer workday. For them, this wasn't about cutting out flavor. It was about upgrading it for a healthier life, making every meal a delicious step toward better cardiovascular health. As life accelerated, driven by incredible new technologies, people found a powerful new ally. Functional beverages. The corner store fridge no longer just held sodas and juices. Instead, it was filled with an amazing array of drinks designed for modern life. These weren't just about hydration. They were packed with probiotics for gut health, nootropics for enhanced cognitive function, adaptogens to help the body manage stress, and clean, natural energy boosters. People would grab them on their morning commutes, before a big presentation, or during a workout. A new generation emerged from this sharper, calmer, and more productive than ever before. These drinks supported digestion, mental clarity, mood stability, and peak physical performance. It was like having a personal support system in a bottle, helping you navigate the demands of a fast-paced world with grace and energy. Productivity and well-being soared even further with the widespread adoption of seed cycling, a practice embraced by women all across the globe. It was a beautifully simple, yet profoundly effective concept. By consuming specific seeds like flax, pumpkin, sesame, and sunflower during different phases of the menstrual cycle, women found a natural way to balance their hormones. This powerful nutritional strategy helped reduce the debilitating symptoms of PCOS and even offered support for infertility and the transition through menopause. Women learned to naturally balance their estrogen and progesterone levels, moving away from a reliance on pharmaceuticals and stepping into a new era of personalized nutritional empowerment. For millions, seed cycling wasn't just another health routine, it was a form of liberation, a way to reclaim control over their bodies and their well-being. Together, these breakthroughs completely transformed the human experience on every level. Cell-based meats delivered nutrition with unprecedented precision. Alternative fats and oils protected our hearts without sacrificing flavor. Functional drinks fueled our minds and bodies for peak performance. And seed cycling helped align our internal rhythms with the natural world. People felt lighter. They felt clearer. They felt more energized than any generation that had come before them. Meals were no longer just meals. They were conscious investments, a series of tiny, deliberate decisions that were shaping decades of future health. This was the era of longevity. It was a time when science, nature, and personal responsibility intertwined in a beautiful dance, helping humanity not just to live longer, but to truly live better. Thank you for watching. If you're fascinated by the future of health and nutrition, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell to join us on this journey.